I mean, it's great that the Leafs won, but I hope people don't blow that out of proportion. How much you think a Tyler Bozak Winter Classic jersey is after tax?
What? You serious?
Mind blown. We need ideas.
I'm dumb.
Silly hard. We get to the game, please. Leafs win 5-2 over the Carolina Hurricanes. Mike Komisarek, Yuri Tlusty and the Carolina Hurricanes. Still got the Tlusty bobblehead. The Leafs have had some bad bobbleheads, man. Remember the monster? I remember Justin Pogge had one. Vesa Toskala had one. I remember having an Anton Strawman one. Weirdest hockey figure I own, though? Chris Osgood as a New York Islander. Got that from my old boss at the Toronto Zoo, Adam Houston. So the Leafs, they won. Let's get that out of the way right away. They won. But they were outshot 43-26 again, or 27, I've seen both, against the league's 25th place team. So I've seen some people go, big win, and I'm like, it's a win. 2 points, gotta be happy with that. Leafs are 3-0-2 in their last 5 games. But yeah, they didn't play well. Jonathan Bernier, first star, and that makes sense. You could have also given it to Phil Kessel, para goals, para Genos. But I had the job of writing the post-game post on theleafsnation.com, and every single game we have something called Blue Warrior, the Leafs MVP of the game. I gave it to Tyler Bozak. Bozy with 3 apples, like Johnny Appleseed out there, out for a rip. And you know what? Some people were overblowing Bozak's 3-point performance a little bit. Now that Phil Kessel's back with his centerman, he can really turn it up. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Although I will say, Kadri did not do a good enough job as the team's #1 center. He didn't. This past stretch for him was such a huge break, and he just couldn't quite put it together. But even though people are going, well, now that Bozak's back, the team can be amazing, and that might be a little much, here's why Bozak deserved to be the #1 star of the game. Check out the link to the post-game post that I wrote about. I didn't just focus on numbers. Oh, why don't you watch the game? I do. And using video, I look at every single goal and I go, here's why you're in that. Here's why you're in that. Here's why you're in that. He's not going to get a whole lot of style points for it, but damn it, the guy helped the team win. Hashtag Bozy for Sochi. Kuhlman scored with a cracker. That was nice to see him, shoot. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not sure he's the right fit for the Leafs anymore, but he's heated up lately, and I think he'll have success somewhere else. I saw at least a couple people say that was Clarkson's best game of the season. I disagree. His advanced stats were wretched. The Leafs got outchanced to blood when he was on the ice. But he was instrumental in Paul Ranger's 4-2 dagger goal, and he didn't even get an assist. So there's the yin and yang. Zone entry, he had a scoring chance right before it. He was providing a screen in front. Clarkson was all over that goal. And my Daryl Boyce comparison still seems oddly appropriate because that happened to him all the time. Being a jerk in front of the net, providing a nice screen, goal goes in, you raise your arms, you're happy, but you yourself didn't get an assist. Because good old Canadian boys know it's all about the tape. How much time? So I shan't criticize him. You know who I will criticize? The Carolina Hurricanes. They did muster 43 shots, but wow, are they a tire fire. That's another thing I point out in the post-game post that I hope you read, especially on the Paul Ranger goal. I'm looking at a few guys on the ice for them, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. I thought Carolina might be better this year, but not a good hockey team. And now, all that's left is the Winter Classic. That is what is next. Question of the game for you is going to be a 2-part. 1, I thought Bozak played well. How do you think he played? 2, what will the biggest storyline to come out of the Winter Classic be? I'm going to take a dark horse and say Colton Orr's hat trick. That's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, post-game post, please check it out because it's like analytical writing and smart. Also did a 24/7 recap for episode 3. That's on the Maple Leafs official YouTube channel. Don't worry, link below. And New Year's Eve, we are going to be uploading a best of the Steve Dangle podcast. So if you haven't really caught up in the show yet, you're kind of lost with some of the inside jokes we have. We're going to be uploading the best of what we've done so far. Part 1 goes up New Year's Eve. Part 2 goes up, we're not sure, soon. Peace and have a very happy and safe New Year.